Hello everybody and welcome to e-rev TV, where tonight we're going to be covering the CEVO Finish the Fight COD4 tourney, the first round matchups between the Guardians and Jin. I'm your hostess with the mostest. My name is Anger, and tonight co-casting with me will be none other than Mr. Starbuck. Hey Starbuck, what's going on?
Not much, Anger. Just waiting for this match to get underway between some two great CEVO teams. We've got Guardians and Jin here battling it out, round one of the CEVO playoffs.
Yep, and on the video, the man, the myth, the legend, Limek. What's going on, Lime?
Not much. Just looking forward to the next two matches, and just want to send a shout out to my boys at Outcast Gaming. Just visit them at outcastoutpost.com. Great bunch of guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Limek, for the shameless plug there. We appreciate that. All right, well, Starbuck, this is it right here. It's on Backlot here in the first round of the match, and why don't you just give us a little overview of what these people might see from these two top quality teams on this map?
Well, Anger, what we're going to see here is we're going to see a lot of nades being thrown right off the spawn over the garage area, and there's going to be a lot of nade kills right off the bat as both teams are going to be pushing heavily into A and into the mid buildings trying to get control, because once you have control of the mid building you can see clearly across the whole map, as well as for the A bomb site. Very important to hold, especially for the defense, because once the offense gets inside they can easily lay the plant down, and then they're going to have a heck of a time recapturing that site. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of nades, a lot of action, and also a lot of walling. With there's a lot of thin walls here in this map, which is great for deep impact and some steady aim sniping maybe too.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And the game, or the weapon of choice, will be the MP5. Am I pretty correct on that?
Yeah, that sounds about right. MP5 is just a very good gun to have on this map. It's excellent short range. It's pretty decent long range, and that's what you're going to need here. It's the best of both worlds on this map, short and long range.
Yeah, considering we have the tuckaways, you know, in the connector area, construction area, you can do a lot of close fighting, one-on-one battles, and so that weapon's pretty choice for this particular map. Guardians are coming in number 29, and Jin is coming in number 4. Now these, you know, the numbering or the ranking system is pretty random, you know, so that doesn't really give that team that actual number. Really, these two teams are pretty much in the top 10 easily, at least Guardians for that matter. I mean, Guardians are pretty tough, and you're going to see why. So it's going to Jin's going to have a tough time trying to hold off the Guardians here, but they are a tough team also, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they come out in these first 3 rounds. So it's going to be fun to see that. So we're hoping you're going to enjoy this cast. And Starbuck, you know, what would you say about both teams coming off the bat?
Both teams are very, very strong since the get-go, from COD 2 all the way into COD 4. They've survived the transition, which has torn a lot of teams apart. Guardians has, as always, a stacked roster led by Havocs, Razor, Brett, Glad, and Bond here in the server, and they're just, I really can't put my finger on anybody in particular. You have to watch all of them because they have great teamwork, they have great individual clutching skills, and they're a great team competitively as well as all around. But of course you can't forget Jin with my buddy Noble and Stormy there. They have some great individual team play. They have good shots, and like I said, they've been together since COD 2. They know these maps, and it's going to be a great, great match. It may even go into overtime.
Yeah, for the starting lineup is for Jin, we have Stormy, Vorg, Noble, Apollo, and Soul. And again, just a quick rundown for the Guardians. It's Bond, Glad, Brett, Razor, and Havocs. So those are going to be the starting lineups for both teams as we get ready to get underway here. And so we're just waiting here. Limek, if you can just ready up there, we can get this underway. And you can get your shout-outs over to E-Flow Hydro. He's doing us a favor tonight. He's going to do the shout-outs, so make sure you hit up E-Flow Hydro. He'll get those out as soon as we have like a small break in the action. So we're about ready to go here. About 1 second, and away we go. Marines are going to be Jin, and the Guardians are going to be Op 4. So I'm going to be following the Guardians here as the Guardians are trying to throw nades over towards the construction site area. Really no pickup yet. I'm going to follow Brett right now. And Starbuck, what do you have over there?
We have the defensive side. Jin is pushing into A right now. They're not quite in the A bomb site yet. There's smoke deployed in A. We have Stormy outside A, M4 in hand. We have Vorg there, nice and nade onto Havocs. Now Jin there with a decisive advantage over Guardians, 5-2.
Yeah, right now we have, I'm going to take a look at Brett as he's creeping and crawling into the A bomb site area here, into the construction area. He's just creeping. He's trying to get to the second level, so we'll take a look at him as he's trying to head off here. Right now we have all 5 members from the Marines, Jin's side, and Razor and Brett are the only 2 for Guardians right now in this first round. So again, we're looking at Brett, and really Jin is moving towards the A side, and wow, Vorg, nice shot there, taking out Brett. And right now Razor is all by himself, and he gets taken out by Storm in the first round, so the first round goes to Jin. So nice job by Jin there, and spreading out Guardians there in the first round.
Yeah, very nice job by Jin. They didn't let Guardians get any ground at all whatsoever. Let's see what they do here. Round 2, we're going to follow Vorg with his Deagle in hand. He's going to go to the B bomb site. Actually, check that. He's just going to stay right in the spawn alley with his silencer in hand. Let's look at Jin Apollo as Bond gets a nice frag grenade into Noble. Apollo now looking at the top mid, spots Bond, shooting at him, doesn't get a hit, but Stormy there, once again, nice nade into Razor, 4-on-4 situation now. Apollo gets nailed by Bond as Bond's rushing right through the middle site, and Glad, nice shot onto Vorg. 4-on-2 now in favor for Guardians. We have Jin Sol at the B house, spots someone at mid, but doesn't quite get the shot on him. Havoc's taking down Storm. 1-on-4 situation now. We have Sol left versus 4 Guardian members. Sol is in the garage site right now in mid, as Brett does plant the A bomb. Oh, and Bond takes out Sol. MP5 right to the front. Nice shot.
And nice job by Guardians there, really making a nice comeback here in the second round, just to even that up 1-1. And I'm going to be following the Guardians side, so right about now we're going to be taking off, and away we go. And I'm going to take the lead man, Havoc. He's a beast, and we're going to see why now as we are going to follow him right this moment. Nades are flying from Bond and Havoc over into the connector area, and Havoc is moving on over to the construction site area. Right now we have Razor taking out Apollo, and Glad taking out Insol with MP5, and Glad double MP5 kill, taking out Vorg also. So they're doing a nice job here. Guardians doing a nice job. Havoc's moving. Oh, Havoc is taken out by Noble with the MP5 there, and he's moving on over to the mid-streets area. So right now we have 2 members, Storm and Noble for Jin, and Glad and Bond for the Guardians. And Bond takes out Noble, and Razor taking out Storm, 2-1 in the favor of the Guardians. And right now we got war room coverage, and we're going to take a listen to Jin. So Limek, why don't you cue that up, buddy?
Watch out for nades.
Just be safe, play smart. Don't overpeak.
You've called to go and B early, so I can push up an A.
Alright, I'll let you know.
Got one going in.
Smoke out front A, or side A.
One was bottom B house. He's hit back B BMG.
Top A.
I'm rotating back to our spawn to A.
One on MG at A.
One's back B wall.
Got one jumped out A.
I'm going top 10.
What was
There's one at the A bomb. Top A, near stairs.
Yeah. Near the MG. And the other guy's near B.
Playing A.
Planted.
He's hit on the bomb. Hard.
Both there?
Right. Good shot.
All right, we're back to live action there, and Sol was on an island by himself. They're trying to get into the air area. 3-1 in the favor of the Guardians right now. So I'm going to take a look at Jin as they're about ready to go here. About 2 seconds left before start time, and away we go. So right now I'm going to follow Storm here as he's throwing the nade over the top of the building into the A area. And he's falling back, so I'm going to switch on over to someone else here. And we're going to take a look at Apollo as he's in the connector right now, and he's trying to look at the mid building here on the second story, trying to get that covered right now. You have Noble right under the mid area, and shots just being sprayed around in different areas of the map right now, so really nothing going down. Havoc's the only one dead at the moment here. So we're going to take a look here. We'll switch on over to Noble as he's creeping over to the mid building here, and he's in the prone position here, trying to look through the bottom crack in the wall. So both teams being really stealth-like here in this fifth round, and we do have Glad in the second story building in mid here, and Noble just took him out. So Jin's going to take control of the mid building here on the second story. So Noble, nice job there, and Apollo taking out Brett. Right now we have Bond and Razor, the only two members left for the Guardians right now, and Jin doing a nice job there, converging into the mid area, and Bond taking out Storm. So right now we have 4 against 1, and Razor's all by himself here. And Razor putting down a fake plant. Or excuse me, Noble, and Noble, nice AK kill of Razor. So 3-2, Jin trying to get a little closer here to the Guardians.
Yeah, good job there from Jin. They really had to get that round as Guardians was just taking off. They seem to have penetrated Jin's defense. And let's go ahead and follow Guardians right now, see what they're doing on their offensive push. They've been getting naded almost every round, and there he goes again. The car does get naded, but this time they were smart enough to stay back. As we have 3 guys, looks like, going into A as Vork takes down Glad. We have Bond and Havoc's right now going into the bottom A site. We have Brett going top. It looks like Bond is doing a real plant, but he gets fired through the wall. He's not going to stop planting, though, as the bomb does go down. Brett, nice shot into Stormy. 4-4 situation now with the bomb planted at A. We've got Sully, nice fire there into Razor. And Brett's just going to camp the stairs at A, just waiting for someone to defuse the bomb. Now we've got Jin pushing in. 3 Jin members now in mid of the map, right by the construction site, pushing in. Nice flash going in. Noble taking point as Noble goes into the basement, and Bond spots Noble jumping down. Nice MP5 shot on them. And Brett on the stairs, pre-fire into Vork, and Havoc's nice shot into Sol. Excellently played there by both teams, but Guardians does get the round as they were up 3-1, and Sully did get taken down by Havoc's.
Yeah, 4-2 right now in the favor of the Guardians, and this is going to be a little closer than I anticipated, at least off the start right now. I'm going to follow Brett right now as he's moving out. He's going to throw his nade over into the incoming members of Jin right now, and Noble taking out Razor there with the nade of the car there, so that you have to watch that car as you push out, and a nice nade placement there, nice pineapple top. So Brett right now really taking out Storm there, nice job there with the MP5. And right now Brett's just hanging out, and now I'm going to filter on over to Havoc's as he's moving around the oh, nice sniper shot from Vork there. Vork just dropped him like a sack of potatoes. So I'm going to go right back to Brett right now. And right now we have 3 members of Jin going against 2 members of the Guardians right now. And we have Brett and Glad right now, the only members left for Guardians. Brett on the second story in the A construction site. And right now he's just really taking his time here. And I'm going to head on over to Sol right now. Sol's just pretty much camping the back area, just making sure no one does a flank move. Vork, right now we're going to take a look at Glad. He's got the sniper rifle ready here. He's getting shot at right now. And I hear some deagle shots now. We're looking at Glad. And as they're coming back in now, he's getting the deagle back out. Sol taking out Brett there with the AK. So right now, Glad is the only man left alive for the Guardians, and he's getting a sniper rifle out again. Nice, trying to get his shot over. No dice there. He's heading on over to bomb site B. He's trying to creep. He's all by himself on the island by himself here. And shots being fired into his vicinity. Oh, nice kill there. Nice deagle shot on Vork there. And he's getting fired upon here, and time's ticking here. 60 seconds left for him to plant. Oh, he takes out Apollo. He's going to try to do a clean sweep here. Sol is left all by himself here. He's going one-on-one against Glad here. This is going to be fun to watch. Now, Glad knows where he's at. It's going to be interesting. Holy crap, nice job by Glad, cleaning it up. Wow.
That was amazing. Glad, 1-on-3 situation with 20 seconds left. Deagle in hand takes out 3 Guardian members. I'm sorry, 3 Jin members. That was amazing, amazing. All right, let's see what Guardian's going to do here. We have Bond and we have Razor pushing into a bomb site. They're both going to take the ladder on top as they're flashing, but they're getting shot from top mid. They need to control that mid area so they don't get shot from there. We have Razor and Bond now making their way down the stairs as we have Jin Stormy there in their spawn with Apollo. They're not even pushing into A at all. And Guardians does get the bomb down because Jin is just staying right back as Brett cratering from top mid. We have Noble now, AK in hand, top of the mid building. And we have Apollo and Stormy finally now venturing into the bomb site. And Bond, nice MG shot there into Saul, excuse me, and Razor into Stormy. Vorg into Bond. People are dropping left and right. Apollo, nice headshot into Razor. 1-on-2 situation now. We have Havix left as Jin is trying to defuse. 1-on-1 situation now. Havix, nice 74 shot into Noble. Apollo versus Havix now. 24 seconds left on the clock. Apollo needs to defuse, fakes the bomb. Havix has to check, of course, if it's real or not. He's looking, he knows it's not real, looking for Apollo, and nice shot. Havix into Apollo, and that round once again goes to Guardians.
Yeah, 6-2 there, and Guardians really doing a number. I'm still just tripping out on what I just saw from Glad. I mean, wow, I just about nutted my pants just seeing that. That was a nice shot, cleaning that up. But right now we have Guardians pushing out as we speak, and I'm going to take a look here at Jin Noble here. He's in mid. He just got fired upon from his own teammate there from Apollo, so he's going to have to watch that line of fire. He's throwing a flash in the top side mid building here. And oh, Glad takes him out there. So right now we have Vorg and Sol, the only members left for Jin, and all 5 Guardians are left. This is going to be tough for Jin to get past here. And Sol taking out Glad. Sol taking out Bond with the AK. Sol nutting it up right now. He's trying to clean this up, so we have Havix, Brett, Razor going up against Sol all by himself here. So we're going to follow Sol. Oh, Sol gets taken out by Havix with the M4. 7-2 Guardians.
Alright, let's follow Jin here, as of course they are on the defensive side and losing 2-7. They really need to step it up now if they have any chance of coming back into this match. And we've got Noble pushing into the A bomb site with Storm. And finally, they're actually pushing into the bomb site and not just staying back, because when they do that, Guardians just plants the bomb. We have Noble going first floor, Storm going second floor, as Bond, nice nade into Razor, and Bond, nice fire there into Storm, and wow, what a sweep. Guardians just rolled Jin. That was 20 seconds that round lasted. Nice job there by Guardians.
Wow, that was very, very quick. So right now we're going to go to the Guardians event right now, so we're going to head on over there for War Room coverage.
One cross save, one cross save. I can't see if another one. I got hit with a nade, so I'm pulling back.
Two bottom. Tag the gate, big time. Spam gate, Brett, spam gate.
Right with this flash.
Oh, you hit him. Oh.
Top A.
Gate, top A.
Top A.
Just chill. I'm gonna get into
That was
tire.
above me. I thought it was Shadow. That's so dumb.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Alright,
Alright, we're
Just
back
slow
to live
it down a
coverage
bit.
here.
Rushing it.
8-3 in the favor of Guardians. And right now we're going to get ready for this next round. Into the 12th round. Getting ready for halftime after this. And right now I'm going to follow, looks like, I'm going to be taking a look at Razor now from the Guardians. Oh, and he gets lit up by Apollo with the nade. He's got to watch that car. That is something you need to watch for here. So right now I'm going to take a look in bomb site A. As I'm flipping around here, we're going to take a look at Brett here. Brett's trying to get into bomb site A. He throws a flash grenade into the area, make that a smoke. Getting on over to the second floor here of A site. Havix taking out Noble. Havix taking out Apollo. Havix beasting it up right now. And Brett going one-on-one. Oh, it takes out Storm with the MP5 there. So nice job by Brett. So right now 4 against 2. Vorg and Sol. Oh, and Havix and Glad just cleaning up Sol and Vorg there. 9-3. So we're heading on over to halftime here, and at least for this first portion, Guardians is just really doing a number on Jin there, Starbuck.
Yeah, it looks like Guardians came to this match prepared. They know what they're doing. Jin just not quite finding the right combination of teamwork to get Guardians down. I see Noble and Stormy were just staying back at the A bomb site, and what happened was that the Guardians just rolling into A, planting the bomb, and then defending it very, very nicely. And if you don't get in that A bomb site in time, it's very hard to reclaim it once it's already been taken. And that's what we saw. That's why Guardians right now is winning.
Yeah, if you ready up there, buddy? This next portion on the way, and away we go, ladies and gents. So, Starbuck, why don't you take this, buddy?
Alright, we're going to watch Jin right now as they need to come back right here. Have to make a strong standing this first round of the second half. We've got Noble. We've got a B push actually going on here. What is this? We have Noble. We have Vorg right now making their way into B. Brett, nice nade there into Sol though. We have we have Stormy in the MG house. Apollo and Noble both getting nice shots into Glad and Havoc's 3 and 4 situation now. Storm, nice shot into Bond. This is what they need to be doing, but Brett gets a retaliation shot into Vorg. 2-on-2 situation now as Razor takes down Noble. We've got Brett, top B house, taking down Storm. 1-on-2 situation now. We have Apollo going up against Brett and Razor. Razor in the first floor of the A bomb site. That's exactly where Apollo is heading right now. And Brett looks like making his way into A from the B, but he's still way out there as Apollo. Nice shot into Razor. 1-on-1 situation now. This is going to be a good one as Brett needs to kill Apollo here. And Apollo faking and now planning for real. Brett just looking in the A bomb site. He's still by mid house. Now the bomb is planted. And we have Apollo going towards the right side of the A-bomb, just kind of chilling out there, waiting for Brett to come in, and Brett is doing that, coming in, spots him, MP4 shots through the wall. Apollo is just steaming red, but he's still alive. Brett just keeps walling, but no shots are hitting. Apollo now outside the A-bomb site. Brett right behind him, throwing a nice flash, or actually, excuse me, smoke, but Apollo is already well ahead of him. Brett, nice shot there. Brett just came waltzing out of the bomb site, jumping in midair, and just shooting Apollo, and now Brett is going to get the defuse here and win another round for Guardians.
Yeah, Brett cleaned that up pretty nice there, and nice diversion there, throwing the smoke out there, and just looping around and taking care of that last member from Jin. So 10-3 right now, and right now Guardians just doing an outstanding job, and they look like a force to be reckoned with. Not that we already didn't know that already, but I mean they look like they're on top of their game right now. So right now I'm going to follow Havoc's right now, and he's throwing his nades over the top of the building. Looks like he's going to go into the connector area, and that he is. So he's heading on over. Now he's in the mid area near the tractor here, trying to get some shots, and he does. Nice shot there, taking out Apollo there with the M4. So nice job there. And he's trying to doing some wally shots here, hitting some wally shots back into the top side. And I'm going to move on over to Glad right now. Glad taking the second story here of the construction site, trying to get some height advantage here. And everything pretty much slowing down right now. We have 2 members left from Jin, Noble and Storm, going up against 4 members of Guardians on Havoc's, taking out Noble there with the M4. And Storm all by himself. So we're going to take a look at Storm here as he's in the kneeling position here in mid-building here, bottom floor garage area. And he's moving up to the second floor, but he's just getting really hit upon here at wall, and you can see the fire is just passing right by him. So he's in a bad position here. He's just pretty much left for dead, and there he is. Brett just taking him out there with the M4, 11-3, and Starbuck, there's really nothing left to say here. Guardians are just really rolling up Jin.
Yeah, I mean, Guardians right now are on the defensive side, but if you're watching this match, it certainly doesn't look like it, as they're just running and gunning straight into Jin right here. And let's follow Jin, as Noble and Apollo both throwing some nice nades there into the Guardians spawn area. Looks like a split once again. We have Apollo and we have Vorg just kind of staying back at spawn, pushing A lightly. Let's follow Brett on the Guardian side, see if he can spot some Jin members pushing in as Glad. Nice shot into Apollo, headshot. Bond there, MP5 into Vorg. And Bond, wow, Deagle shot into Noble. He's just on fire tonight. 5-on-2 situation now in favor of Guardians. Once again, they're just rolling into the Jin spawn. Stormy's still in spawn. He couldn't even make it out. M4 in hand now. in a firefight with a Deagle, but he gets taken down by Havix's Deagle, and we have Sully now top B, just making his way into the B bomb site, taking out Brett. Sully was just kind of creeping along the B bomb site, no one's spotting him, but now people are aware of his position, and they are going to catch up with him. That's a 4-on-1 situation now in favor for Guardians. Soul with the M4 in hand, top B, takes out Glad, but he gets stunned in the process. 3-on-1 situation. Soul needs to watch out now because he is stunned and he's got enemies on his tail. 50 seconds left on the match. He is surrounded. We have Bond, we have Razor, and we have Havix right outside the room where Sully is at. And now people are coming in, and Bond, nice shot there, Deagle into Soul. That was a very nice effort by Soul, but 3-on-1 situation, very hard to clutch that in this game.
Yeah, as we head into the last round here, and Paulo is 10-12. We have Noble going 9-12, and for the Guardians, we have Bond 16-9 and Havix 15-8, and these two are just really beasting it up right now in the KDR. So right now, this is the last round. Maybe that's unless Jin can recover here, and they're going to have to recover big time because, I mean, Guardians are really just doing a number on Razor, taking out Apollo there with the MP5 there, lost my breath. Havix taking out Noble, and Soul taking out Brett there with the AK. So Storm taking out Bond. So back and forth action. We have Storm and Soul and Vorg going against Havix and Razor's 3-on-2 action as we speak in the favor of Jin. So we're going to see what they do. Jin right now is really heading towards B right now, guarding that area as Havix is trying to move in the center area. Going to go 1-on-1 with Storm here, and oh, he takes out Storm with the M4. Nice job there. So now he's heading on over to the top side of mid building, and Razor is on the bottom side of mid building. So they're going to have about 50 seconds left here to plant this bomb as Razor's just creeping over here to bomb site B, and Havix going really high side here on top of mid building, trying to get some really ultra high coverage here, and Razor's moving in right now. So right now I'm going to look on over to Soul here, just guarding the area, so he's not really doing too much here. Vorg also doing the same. As I'm looking at Razor now jumping down, he has Havix on his side here. Now they're in bomb site B, so Razor's going to plant. Oh, he gets, oh, nice double kill by Soul. Clean that up. Nice clutch there. 12-4 in the favor of Guardians.
Yeah, very nice shot by Soul. Razor and Havix, they're just lining up for Soul as he just did about 5 or 6 M4 bullets into both of them. Nice job there. And I've seen stranger things in COD 2 than this comeback, but it's going to be a tough one for Jin as they're pushing into a bomb site now. Wow, Stormy, Apollo, nading, Glad, and Razor. We've got a major push into A now. Noble taking the plan here. We have Storm, we have Apollo. Everybody is in A of the Jin right now. We've got Havix outside wondering what the heck is going on here as Stormy takes him out. He's not wondering anymore. We've got Brett taking out Apollo. 2-on-4 situation now in the favor of Jin. And Noble gets taken out by Bond. Guardians now kind of recovering as the bomb is laid down, though. 40 seconds left. We have Brett into Vorg. Wow, Jin needs to watch out because it's a 2-on-2 situation now. We have Brett outside A, and Bond is already in the first floor of A. We have Stormy getting taken out by Bond. Wow, the only Soul member left is, only Jin member left is Soul. He's taken out Bond. 1-on-1 situation now with Soul being taken out by Brett, and that's it. Game over. Brett's going to defuse this bomb, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, outstanding game. Now you know what the caliber is like here. I mean, Guardians just top notch, and again, Jin is no slouch. So nice job to Guardians, really, to just pretty much taking care of Jin. So that is it for this match, and right now we're going to get ready for our next match, which is going to be Instruments of God against Wera, and that's going to start in about 20-25 minutes, give or take. So in the meantime, Hydro, how you doing over there with the shoutouts? Did you get a lot?
I'm doing pretty good, Anger. I have about 6 to hand out.
All right, go ahead. Bud.
Our first comes up from e-rev, a shout out to Simple, free Simple PB. Next up, we got a shout out from Kane to Starbuck. He has the voice of a goddess. Next up is Telly to Skull and Enforcer for being a lump of badonkadonk. And we have another shout out from him to Ren. Up next is Skull Hanky. Shout out to Enforcer, who should prepare to get beat on a LAN. And my final shout out is from Diaz. Big shout out to Glad on that very lucky pistol clutch. Laughing my mouse pad off. Back to you, Anger.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Hydro. Right now, I also have some shout-outs. One from Heineken. Shout out to 2MG team. Nice job by Glad with the pistol work. That's from Heineken. And also, I have one from shout out to Fatty for being the baddest man alive. That's from Fat Sacks. Nice to see him back and in the mix. And last but not least, I have one from Dogs here. Shout out to Area 51 from Team Dogs. Bend over here. Here it comes again from the Dogs. Wow, they're calling out Area 51. And
yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's a big call out. And one of my last shout outs I have here is to this is from Diaz, and this is about to that very lucky pistol from Glad. I guess you got that one out already as I'm reading through these. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. If you want, hit me up on. Okay, go for it, buddy.
Alright, we've got shout out here from Guardian Killer Shamshu, if I'm saying that right. Just shout out to Guardians and Team Ineffable and Pound Guardians. And we've got one shout out from R3 Enzo. He says, "Tell Noble I'm sorry for making him bleed and I still love him." Whatever that's about, it's on the air now. So there you go, that's all I got right now.
Alright, well, until the next match, which will be about 25 minutes, we'll put this baby to rest as the Guardians take out Jin there. And as they're going to move on, they're going to be playing the winner of the Unrivaled Entertainment Hellfire match. So if you can, everybody out there, get me the scores of the matches that have been played. I'll get those over the air in the next match so we know what's going on and we can kind of see what the brackets are going to look like for Monday. And I know right now that there's a possible Team A versus Team B matchup with Nexus going against Nexus B team if Nexus wins. So let me know if Nexus has won that, because that's going to be kind of comical to see those two teams line up against each other. Nevertheless, Limek, we will see you in about a few minutes. So until then, bon voyage.